Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Genshin Impact Let's Play. I am at my friend's house. Say hi, everybody. They said hi. Uh, so I will probably be interacting with them because I am a horrible person and I would prefer to talk to my friends. That's not the point. So, that is the gist. I also am not in my regular setup, so if I can't see the chat and if anybody actually shows up to these videos, which, newsflash, they don't. The point is, I'm not gonna be able to see you most likely. I'm not gonna lie. But hello, if you showed up. Um, today is the day we finally, hopefully, fingers crossed, get to Inazuma. We'll see. No promises, but we will definitely do Kazuha's quest.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Success. Where is my mute button? Well, I guess not. So we're just gonna turn that down. Where's my show chat button I was promised?
Osmanthus wine
That's
tastes the
fine.
same as I remember. But where are those who share?
You can go ham, it's fine. My friends lied to me. They said there was a show chat button on my phone. They lied to me. No, this is not the app. This is the phone web browser. I have the app. I just didn't want to have to log into my account with the app. I'm logged into my account on the web browser. That means I'm gonna have to go. No. There has to be a way.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
What's this? Nope. 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 What happened? No. No.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Ah, fine.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Hold on, guys. We're just gonna... Yeah. There we go. Makes my life easier. No one shows up to these things anyway. Yay! Thank you! My friends made me a smoothie. I'm excited. It's slightly bitter though.
I didn't add any sugar.
Ah, I see. Now I understand.
Yeah, this is being one of
How dare you feed me health? But thank you.
You want sugar? We have sugar.
I definitely don't want syrup.
This one vanilla shaved ice right behind you.
No, it's okay. Thank you. It's still good. The bitterness isn't enough to bother me, surprisingly. Alright. Now, Kazuha's story quest. Oh, I did not do my commissions. Shame on me. Don't let me go to sleep without doing my commissions, okay? Alright. Where, oh where must we go? well, let's go heal. Let's do that. All right. Right over there. Huzzah! Away we go. Assuming I don't get distracted. That's fine. Ah, the sweet sound of smoothie making. That reminds me. Ah, yep. Oh, let's try partial volume. That is really loud in my ear, though. There we go. We go up the mountain. You know that moment when you realize you haven't been back somewhere since the day you walked in the Liyue? Yeah, having that moment.
Your sister would have sided with the Abyss.
No, Paimon, we're not okay. We just found out our sister's with the enemy. We're definitely not okay. And she left us here. But sure, let's just pretend we're feeling better. My friends are hilarious. Oh boy.
Well, keep your chin up.
Thanks, Paimon.
Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
This is true.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place?
That one too.
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Technically both of those are true.
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see see what she has to say.
Who the heck is Atsuko? He tried to kill me. I remember the days when I used to try to do everything without navigation. Yeah, we can't go back to that.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Do tell.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself.
Wow.
There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from the UA save you?
That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Ichising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
So, customs, okay. Yep.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
There's a place for Outlanders, though.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
We've heard so much about Beidou. It'd be nice to actually see her for once. Oh, that's right. I left a marker here.
Catch the wind. Freeze!
No, come back here. You too. Aha. Ah, darn it.
Dodge this!
Ooh. Me wish to try. I want to know how it tastes.
Time for some training? Cool it! Fourth, my blade!
No. No! Dang, damn it. Retro. Ah. I'm really bad at ice bridging. You know what? I might not have to. Think I've realized the error of my ways. With what? Oh, I forgot about Mona. Now I'm gonna do it out of curiosity. That's okay. We can fix that. I do have Kazuha. Why? I just want to know if I can actually water dash there. This is for science.
Destiny.
Want me to come along?
That's okay. It's all for science. It's all for science, James. I just want
I
to
can
know.
do it.
I could even continue to overkill it with food. No! Huh? Oh boy. Like, but my double animal party. Shh. We always need
I'm
Zhongli.
looking
Shut up.
forward.
How dare you? I guess the real question is, am I going to be able to climb the side of this boat? Mwahaha. I haven't used Mona in so long, I kind of forgot I had her.
Gonna be epic.
What shall we do?
May knowledge guide you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to...
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. That's so useful.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail! I wonder what's going on.
Oh, there's a kid on this boat. Didn't expect that. No. Who the heck do you think you could just come up? Yep. No! I want the sparklies. I was denied the sparklies. Where are my voice lines? What? Oh, I see. I see. Poor kid. You're the traveler? What are you doing here? I'm looking for Beto. Looking for the captain. Does she look like she's someone you just come looking for as you please? I mean, I'm the traveler. Like, what? Have you not heard of me? Oi. Someone get over here. Tie this stowaway up and feed him to the fishes. Oh boy. I don't think they care who we are. Wow. Alright. What's all this ruckus? Ow. This troublemaker snuck in here, said they're looking for... Well, they're up to no good, I'll wager. And I thought I would just deal with this for Beto. Oh, what just happened? Oh. I see. Alright, stop scaring people any old how, or Captain Beto will scold you upside down. Alright, off you go. Cool your head. Now then, traveler, what business might you have with the captain? I'd like to go to Inazuma. You want to go to Inazuma? By ship? You'd best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. But it seems that she's been deep in thought recently. Keep your eyes open and try not to disturb her. I've got it. We've also be anchored here for quite... Wow, that's so... Pirates Peak. We've also be anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Cool. Now I can get my sparklies. Sparklies! What? That's probably a good idea. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go leave and come back a few times? Ooh, okay, yep, portable waypoint it is. I've never dropped one. This will be the first time. Woohoo! Yay. Oh, that's what it looks like. That's not what I expected. Hello, little Yue. Little Yue, whichever one. When will we finally be able to get off the ship? Need help with anything? Eh? You're the one who snuck onto the ship, right? I could hear Uncle Juza yelling from halfway across the ship. Did Uncle Juza frighten you? I wonder if it's Juza. Juza? It's probably Juza. Did Uncle Juza frighten you? Relax, he's a good person. He was just trying to act tough and scare you a bit. Still, I wonder when we'll finally be able to go into the city. Aunt Yinxing had promised to take me shopping in the city, and then I could go play with Chung Chung. Actually, that's probably Chang. Is it? Because Chung is C-H-E, so this is C-H-A. Is it Chung? Alright. Chung Chung. Last time, I told Chung Chung I would play with her when I got back. But now... you should still be able to go into the city, right? Can you help me out? Find some star conches for me on the shore. I think 3 will be enough. I've got you covered. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Nobody.
What's going on up there?
Huh? I don't know if it's Chang Chang or Chung Chung.
Time to set sail.
What's the hurry?
Random people that don't have... Oh. Well. Hi, Beto.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. My reputation precedes me.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Nice. We have good reputation.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Huh. Is this guy a bard by any chance, or... And this must be your bard for hire?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Oh, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
Ooh.
There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but I mean, we're weird. We still have powers.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Nope.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this.
Really?
It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really
Wow.
such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
To be honest, I'm not interested. Or a vision is of no use to me, which is true.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Ooh. I see. That was easy.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
Pretty much.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do?
That's fair.
Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I mean, I'm not worried. I think we're okay. Let's give this a shot.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Cool. So we're taking part in a martial arts tournament? I can't speak English right now. A martial arts tournament. That ought to be interesting. A ballista. Ooh, a Joculus. That's right, I never actually did come to this boat. Oh, really? Okay, good. Because I was like, I gotta climb like every inch of the boat, make sure I don't miss anybody. Thanks for confirming that for me. Hello, Genshin? Did Juza frighten you? Don't take it personally. He's just like that. He seems like he has fun doing stuff like that. He also speaks a bit loudly on account of his poor hearing, but he's a really good person at heart. Okay, if you aren't busy, think you could help me with something? Last time I was in the city, I paid Bolai to buy some supplies in advance for when I returned. But since it doesn't look like we'll be going to the city anytime soon, take this letter to Bolai and he'll get someone to bring the supplies to the ship. Leave it to me. Thank you. I really should have asked what kind of supplies just so I could know. I gotta remember to do that. Hello, Cedric. Who are you? You don't seem like one of the crew. Need help with anything? I don't need your help with anything. If you aren't one of the crew, and you weren't invited, then I suggest you leave. Otherwise, someone may make you leave. Well then! That was pleasant. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Su Ling. Haven't seen you before. You aren't one of the crew, are you? Yeah, it's been a long time since a stranger came on the ship. Need help with anything? I won't ask any random stranger for help. You should leave. Friendly crew, huh? I mean, I get it. I don't trust strangers either, but... Ooh, treasure chest. How easily I'm distracted by good. No! Why? That's right, I forgot. It it only rolled crit once. Well, it might have rolled twice. It's 13.2. It rolled flat attack at least once. I don't remember if it rolled HP or defense, but yeah. Alright, so it's 13.2. I got it to 16%. I'm like, well, it's not the best, but it's here. I mean, the crit rate I don't think rolled at all. If it did, it only rolled once. It's crit rate 5.0 on the. Okay, then yeah, it rolled once on the other goblet. So basically, it was about the same amount of luck. I've already done it, James. It's too late. I need another artifact to dump stuff in. Gen problems. Mora Grubber. Interesting. Who are you? How'd you get on the ship? Need help with anything? What do you want? If you're trying to rob me, think again. Get out of here fast, or you'll be sorry. Okay, well, yep. We're gonna ignore that. Pretend like that's not a thing, so. I mean, to be fair, she just told me I can't rob her, and I just robbed her blind. So, I mean, whose fault is that really? It's just, whose fault is that really, like?
Want me to come along?
The waves are as calm as always.
Oh, hello. Frog? Huh. Judging by your clothes, I'd say you're the traveler, right? What are you doing on the ship? Need help with anything? You just came to help. Well, I don't need any. You should get out of here. You can't just come onto the ship as you please. What? Technically, we were invited to look around, so, I mean, I just... Whatever. Juza, When will we finally be able to go into the city? Need help with anything? Ah, it's you. So you really are going around the ship helping people. Well, I got a job for you. You just pulled into shore, so we haven't had time to restock on food. Out in the open sea, out on the open sea for so long, eating dried meat every day, it eats away at one's heart. It's not every day we're near port. We best get some fresh food. If you're fine with it, it'd be great if you could bring us fowl or raw meat. What about fish? Fish? Forget it. The only fresh thing we can get on when at sea is my English. Why? Fish? Forget it. The only fresh thing we can get when at sea is fish. Fish, fish. We've had our fill. We want to eat something different now that we have the chance. I'll leave it to you then. Remember, fowl or raw meat. You got it, dude. Hello. Huishing? Huishing? Yeah, Huishing. What a headache. What are those symbols that... Oh boy. What do those symbols that the previous helmsman drew mean? Are those areas where they encountered leviathans? What's with the long face? What about those leviathans? We'll see you then. What's with the long face? I'm the crew's helmsman. Determining our heading and course is my charge, as is drawing up nautical charts. Our previous helmsman was getting on in years, so I came to take his spot. He loved employing some unique symbols to mark his nautical maps, but he never bothered to explain the meaning behind them. But I suppose that might be a quirk endemic to helmsmen. I mean, it's quick and easy, if troublesome for anyone else. Poor thing. What about those leviathans? I've been fascinated by marine biology since I was a child, especially those behemoths hidden deep beneath the waves. To be honest, I signed up for this job precisely because I'd heard that Captain Vados slew Haishan. More's the pity I haven't had the chance to see a leviathan with my own eyes. I'd really love to see one up close someday. I've also heard some sailors say that they saw something like giant antennae around the Sea of Clouds. Is that true or not? Who knows? Perhaps they were just seeing things while dead drunk. I guess that's it. Well, see you then. I swear I'll become a helmsman who actually does documentation. What? Wait, really? You said we didn't need more tortillas! Well, okay. I see.
What do those symbols really mean?
Huh? Oh yeah, maybe you can get a pizza for Lisa. Well, my friend is making enchiladas, and we just found out that the tortillas in the fridge aren't actually good, so he has to go back to the store to get more tortillas. Poor thing. The joys of food making. I realized that we made a mistake. That's okay. I think we'll be okay. If not, we've got that stamina restore food stuff. Treasure chest. I know Kazuha, hold out a little bit longer. Where is it? There it is. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh boy. Well.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
You're as calm as always.
Climbing we will go, climbing we will go. Do 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 do. Climbing we will go. Do 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 do.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Alright. Success this time. Hello. Zulish. Where'd you come from? I didn't see you. I think that's like a scared. I don't think so. We have the sauce. Really? And they're already dead? Oh, yeah, that's... Huh. Sometimes you're just unlucky. Safe travels. Exactly, that's why I'm kind of in shock. One second, we'll be away from the keyboard because I need a blanket. Like, yeah, it's cold. I have the opposite problem I have at their house. At home, I'm dying of heat. Here, I'm freezing to death. Okay. Where'd you come from? I didn't see you. Need help with anything? I don't have anything you can help with. You should go back to wherever you snuck up on me from. Stirring up trouble on this ship won't do you any good. Okay. Is this the one that has the... Oh, no.
Wind Strider!
Clear as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, this is the one. Huzzah! Oh boy, hold on. No? Okay. Oh, well, look at that. Ah! Alright, well, cool. Now we just have to do everybody's requests. We're gonna go back to Leeway Harbor. And try to find these people. Or am I actually supposed to just go over there? I don't know, we'll see. It's probably over here. With the little girl. Chung Chung. No.
Time to go.
I know there's a little girl waiting for her father over here, but... Oh, here she is. When is Daddy coming back? Oh, hello, nice to meet you. Hello. Hee. Everyone says I'm very polite for my age. Are you waiting for someone too? Are you here on your own, or what are you playing now? Here on your own? Yep, but it's okay. I'm very grown up for my age, and I play by myself all the time. Granddad works in the dockyard as a construction worker. Construction worker. I made a boo-boo again. I'm not scared though. Everyone's really nice here, and there's the Millilith to beat up all the bad guys.
Please take a seat.
When is Daddy coming back? Oh, was I actually supposed to just go to the next part in the quest and not actually go to shore yet? I guess there's one way to find out. Let's go to Bolai and see if we can do his part. And maybe buy house, but it's been a long time. Why hasn't anyone come? This is from Genshin. So now you're delivering the letter. What about the guy from last time? He's not with you, is he? That's good. Okay. The supplies are all ready. I'll get someone to take them over in a bit. Gunyan Stone Forest? That's a long way. I'll probably need to hire a boat to get there. Yixing's last payment should be enough to cover it, though. Great. Report back to Yixing. Phew, Gunyan Stone Forest is a long way from the city. Where is the quest that I had to go look for stuff? Oh, here it is. Talk to little Yue, give 3 portions of meat to Juza. Little Yue. Oh, that one lasts for a week. Noted. Did you find the star conches? Sure did. Thank you. Wait a sec while I fiddle with these. Aunt Yinxing taught me how to make a toy out of star conches. The next step is... There, all done. Can you please take this to Chung Chung for... Ah, I see. I really want to give it to her myself, but it looks like we won't be able to make it into the city this time. I hope Cheng Cheng? I don't know. Won't get mad at me. Cool.
Time to go.
Juza, have your meat. Did you bring any meat back? I did. You don't want fish, though. We can make steak out of this. Perfect to pair with a drink. Nice.
The sound of the ocean waves.
Now we're supposed to go to Liyue. I see. I jumped the gun a bit. Go to this one. Ugh, the partially done food smells so good. Hello. Little Yue isn't back yet, is he? This is a gift from Little Yue. Little Yue is back? Ow. Then why didn't he come over himself? Last time he said he would come play with me, but it's been forever. He can't leave the ship now. Okay. He said the same thing the time before last, when a big tall man brought me a gift from him. Nothing he can do about it, I guess. I'm sure it's all because of Beto again. But thank you anyway for the gift. Please thank Little Yue for me as well. When my daddy comes back, I'll ask him to take me to the ship Little Yue is on. If he can't come here, I can at least go to him. Cool. I believe. Now we talk to Little Yue and Xingshi. Did you give my present to Cheng Cheng? She loved it. She's going to come see you. Yeah, last time she also said she was going to have her daddy bring her onto the ship. But I doubt that Uncle Juzo would let any strangers even get near the ship. Anyway, thanks again for your help. Aw, poor kids.
Waves are as calm as always.
Did you deliver the letter? Yep. Thank you for your help. Otherwise, I would have had to ask Juza to deliver it again. He'd only scare Bolai. Then Juza'd have to come back and drag me over anyway to explain the situation to Bolai. Wow. Pour back to Juza.
Time to go.
You lent a hand to so many people on the ship, I lost track. I'm curious, how did you get so good at helping people? Just by traveling around. I help people solve problems for a living. Just traveling around. Traveling around. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I won't press you. Take these. Consider it thanks for helping us out. Cool. Ooh. Never say no to EXP books. Alright, now we gotta go over there. Oh, that's so far from, like, everywhere. Maybe we can Mona Sprint. We should be able to Mona Sprint. For science! It's about as far as the other island, so... Oh, wait. Is there minables on this one? Not a lot, but I'll take it.
Solidify!
Alright. Sorry, guys. I feel like there's a seed stuck in my teeth or something. Have to try to get that out later. Mona.
It is as the stars foretold.
I don't think I've been over here ever
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Good idea,
Beta
Paimon.
said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
You want me on your...
Yes, we do, Bennett. Yes, we do. Hello. Jinyu? Yo,
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yep.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become an adventurer? Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Yeah,
In
sounds
most
like you.
people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have tournament experience? Are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Don't be so sure. I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Uh-huh. Wow. Ooh, what's the stone? To the one who views the monument, seek ye first the monuments in the mountain, and only then return to the one erected here. Seek ye first the monuments in the mountain, and view them in order. Only then shall my intent be revealed unto you. In the mountain? In the mountain. Here? Huh. Interesting. Hmm? Uncle Yoon. James has returned! Welcome back.
Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Wow. What is happening? You're saying I can use the code and get stuff? That's okay, I'm the only one in my house who plays. Yeah, my mom got it for free for like a year or something from T-Mobile, and then she couldn't let it go, so we have Amazon Prime. Oh, they can't see this. They can only see the game. I just want to find what she's talking about. Here? Here? Hold on, guys. I'm busy trying to get free stuff. As soon as I remember how to get into my Amazon account. Dang it. Ah, that was it. Gasp.
Next month it's money, stones, and
I will definitely do that when I'm done streaming. Huh?
you should do it because I think it's gonna expire on the 1st. Yes, but don't let her forget.
Yeah, don't let me forget, James. You are my memory now. Don't let me forget. Ooh, cool. That's neat. I did not know that existed. I did not pay attention to any Prime benefits. Nice. You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Not yet. We want to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former?
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds, dangerous.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, about that.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Okay, for that, we're beating your face in. Anyways, I sense that this is going to be a very unfair fight. Like, I feel like this is gonna go so wrong. I feel like everyone's either lying or not experienced. Or just so underwhelming for us that it's just sad.
Hi there. Are you
Really?
here for the Crux Clash too?
Let's see what they have to offer.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
The Ling Shan clan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Oh no.
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Y'all are gonna die.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Oh, y'all are gonna die. Oh no. Is that really possible? No!
Sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
Yeah, bet
There's
you
no
are.
way we could use it proficiently yet.
No.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
Y'all are
There's a
being
tuition
scammed.
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us.
Like what?
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Kazuha clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
I feel like I
So,
might
if we
have
can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
It vaguely rings a bell. What? Oh no, guys. That sounds familiar. Oh my god, guys, realize, like, you guys are the least cocky and least lying people I have found. I want you to realize that you are being scammed. You poor souls, you're going to die. Oh no. You, I will beat less hard. I will have mercy on you. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure. Like, what the heck? The vision won't make you better at martial arts. There may be other reasons why you can't seem to master this technique. Exactly.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
It's just so sad. Well, that's the spirit. Can't fault you for trying.
See you in the arena.
Oh, I hope not for your sake.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yes, exactly.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
I mean, we're getting our trip to Inazuma, like, but oh boy, it just feels so wrong.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up.
You sound so disappointed by this list of people that signed up.
Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Hualian.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Yep.
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
We don't have a vision.
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
Paimon is so smug.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep.
He still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
Yep, no vision.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Didn't you
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Defeated a Fatui Harbinger, saved the Valen, honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. Take your pick, lady.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
Wait.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
The look on Traveler's face as he stared at Paimon when she was like, don't forget to add. Like, we pick one extra accomplishment. Paimon's like, I think I picked honorary knight of Favonius. Paimon's like, don't forget defeating Storm Terror, aka Dvalin, and the Fatui Harbinger Child. And she's so smug. And Traveler's just, the look on his face as he just swivels his head to stare. I don't know why it was so funny, but it was. The look on our face. Oh no.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot.
Yeah.
Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
Yep.
There's another prize, too?
No.
Oh, first I've
just for
heard of
us.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Because we're us.
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then?
Yep. Everyone's misunderstanding the situation. I'm just not that interested in visions, that's all. Yeah.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
I mean, we weren't
I'll
going
leave you
to
to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
No kidding.
You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Yep. Makes sense.
All right, it's showtime! You got this!
We got
You
this.
seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yep, I'm ready. To be fair, we were basically, well, not forced into this, but we were told if we wanted to hitch a ride to Inazuma, we'd have to enter. So here we are.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
And we gotta win. Which should be fine.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You?
Yeah,
You're the hero they're talking about?
Yep.
Ugh.
Make your move.
How am I supposed to win now?
Well, you said you've been blessed, so this should be easy, right?
Yeah.
You've been successful all your life. I'm giving you openings, dude. At least don't look terrible. Good job. This one's for you.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
That's
Well,
over.
now that we've won, let's go and see Beto.
Too many
She'll
butterflies.
probably have something to say to us.
Yeah, this is sad. This is sad. To be fair, we still have a sword, but it's still sad.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Oh, Beto, you just sent us everybody to be screwed.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability.
Yay!
So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that.
Wow.
You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Didn't know I was so popular. I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Wow.
For one thing, We don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh?
Really?
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Right?
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
I mean, that's true, but...
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
After a long wait, your opponent in the semifinal is finally decided.
We're finally here, folks. The Rails show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I won't. I haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Cool.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Will do.
Relax, my guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready. Interesting, getting a few butterflies over here. Nope.
Okay, follow me.
What are we looking at here?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Ooh, butterfly.
Who's it gonna be this time?
Ah, I missed.
The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Good. So no hard feelings. When I win. Great.
Rush of fury.
I have a place to go to. I have a sister to figure out what the heck she ditched me for.
You're pretty good.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
It was fun, dude. You definitely lasted longer than the other guy.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself. I believe you have the potential to be a champion. I mean, if we weren't here, yeah. Yeah, he would.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
Apparently not.
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
It really is. I need to
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Someone fast.
So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Hello, Uncle Yoon.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Oh, autoplay.
I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Yep.
By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Yeah, probably not, honestly. Oh, Liang, where'd the other guy go?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
Exactly, Paimon.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose.
Ooh.
There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
Oh boy.
"Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
No. How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor.
No.
But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
Oh boy.
I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
I applaud you for helping your friend.
Alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
You're my favorite
Thanks,
competitor.
I'll
just
do my
'cause of
best.
that. You're now my favorite set of competitors. You guys were the most
We
humble.
still haven't got any useful information yet.
A little too gullible.
Maybe we can go
Well
talk to Beto. Surely she's
But
gotta know something.
look, I'm trying to be nice, okay? I'm trying to be nice. I like them. I'm trying not to be harsh, even though that might be what they need. Just a harsh slap of reality. Like, you just grab them and shake them. You are being scammed! Shape up, a few slaps to the face. Wake up! Wake up! Man, dead to the face. Like, oh boy. Why? That should be proof. Like, I know you guys think you're not good, but like, come on now. No, their master can't do anything. Oh my no.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
Oh, I always forget about autoplay.
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye, or you're very observant.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is. Yeah, glad it's almost over.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Didn't we watch?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe than sorry. It's vital that we make it to Inazuma. Yeah, pretty much.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't
Ooh.
properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Right?
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Oh, man. Kazuha, where'd you go? Y'all got me traipsing all over the place. What is this about? Why are you like this? I still think it's funny. We basically watched the tournament. We have no idea who our opponent is. Like, what madness is this? We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna get up and stretch a little bit because the seat is starting to hurt me, and I also am hungry. So, be back in a moment. Alright, guys, we are back. Taking a break.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Ooh.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Ah, so you already know. No wonder you didn't bring this up at the arena. So you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
It's pretty amazing.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm afraid I don't know either. All I did was touch a statue of the seven.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge. It's all thanks to Paimon's companionship.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told them whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough. Finally a real battle.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
A fight with Kazuha, huh? Crab, where'd you go? I saw you in the background. Nope, never mind. A fight with
Cool
the
it.
monsters.
Rain outlines your...
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Funny how when you think about it, we're not actually testing Traveler's abilities so much as whoever took part. That's a whole other story though. I mean, basically, it's our team of his choosing.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Gather!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Hold on. Adjusting my headphones. Good.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I'm indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Yep.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Doesn't it?
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
Not sure. It was already a long time ago now. I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together. I'll head back on my own shortly. No, sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
I figured.
What's the hurry?
No, I wanted the butterfly.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up. Or maybe they're too intimidated to show up for the finals? That sounds so cocky.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, Perhaps we should check on the prize.
Oh,
Traveler,
no.
come with us.
He's run off with the prize. Didn't see that coming.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Seems like nothing else we can do. My opponent has a no-show anyway.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Around the mountain.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Could try to swim. He could do a lot of things. Might have a boat waiting. Might have been fighting this all along. So many options. Open your mind to the possibilities.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Hello, new agent. Okay.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Right? Kazuha,
You can't run from death.
being all cryptic.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
We get ambushed all the time, so yes. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, well. What just happened? Oh, it was timed? I did not realize this.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
It straight up is.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Long to get this gosh darn circle.
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Freeze!
Cool it! Oh, so
Have a little
sorry.
take! You're open!
Dodge this!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Talk to the treasure holder who stole the up yonder.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Because you thought you were slick and you weren't.
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
We also have a cheat code.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
You don't know.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
Dang.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
You've got nowhere else to run now. Just give up. Hand over the vision.
Drat. This should have gone differently.
There'll be consequences. There'll be consequences if you resist any further. Just do as they say, and there'll be no further consequences.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
You're not serious, are you?
Don't test it.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Oh boy. Wrong.
What are you trying to do?
If you were gonna fight us anyway, you should have showed up to the tournament.
Time to everybody stand back!
Cool it. I will have order.
Let's light it up! Let me weave you a verse.
Dodge this. Just a temporary.
He's just a treasure hoarder. We can beat him with whatever method we decide.
No! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
This is all
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Treasure hoarder leaves in a frenzy. I bet he did.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I mean, we're not really destined to be a vision holder. Then again, we purified a teardrop. I'll try for you, Kazuha, but I don't think it's gonna work.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision? Why are you so determined to rekindle the vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
That was sad.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
I mean, yes.
All right then. It's time we returned.
Well then, that was sad and depressing, but also inspiring. And yeah, that's all I got. Let's go. If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Return back to the... Oh, that's right, we went away. Return back to this Chigagunyan Stone Forest area. Like, anywhere? Like, where's my navigation, dagnabbit? A character... Oh, no! A character is currently involved in other quests. Cannot join this quest. What the... Who? Oh. Baywin? Wait. The illuminated beast of the sea and cloud. What the heck is that? But I haven't even activated that yet. No! I feel so betrayed. Game, why are you like this? Ah, just. Game, you making it really hard for me to just cohesively do a story quest. Well.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
You don't say.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Jueyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
That hurt. Okay. That's fixed. I hope. Stop picking at my nails. What happened and why did she go to Jueyun Karst? Yeah, why did she go to Jueyun Karst?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Jueyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Forgot about your pizza, Lisa? Oh boy. Yeah, needless to say. Oh no. Oh boy.
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
Ah, that's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Oh boy.
We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Wow.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsa? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
I please continue my quest now? How dare you? And just saying, you also have no more character quests to do, and you miss Child, so ha. It's more like she wants him to come back into the story, but if she had waited to do his story quest, she would have more Child to look forward to.
I also got to see a heart-wrenching scene and make some more human. So I got to enjoy that.
Oh boy. We are at an impasse. I will get to them one day. Probably. Maybe. Who?
What's the hurry?
Solidify!
Darn, didn't hit that bird.
Rise!
Sounds about right. Lisa doesn't feel like dying. Yeah, that's it. It is technically a diet. He is not wrong. Yes, but the actual definition.
Let's light it up!
I mean, not necessarily. Depends on if you're talking to a scientist or a doctor, who might give you the other connotation.
Let's light it up!
Yeah, but that's an assumption. An assumption makes an A out of you and me. So. Wow.
Why do they never miss?
Darn it! Going! Going! Die! Die!
Freeze! What's the hurry?
I just want my gosh darn flower. Go away.
No, my sword!
Cool it! Dodge this!
8 minutes to food, yay! Hello, Miss Lady.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Uh-oh.
Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
No wonder
But
people
still,
like the ship.
Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Right?
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So, will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
I mean, think about
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
Exactly.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you.
Oh, so he's not on the
May
boat?
both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
From what we hear, yeah, it's gonna be dangerous. Yay, we finally finished Kazuha's quest. And we got a medal. Primo gems. EXP books. We're gonna mark this spot on the map so I remember to come back for this thing. Stone interaction. Find the 5 in the mountain. First. In order. Confirm. No idea what that really means, but that's okay. Moving on, my life. Alright. Immovable God and the Eternal. Finally! We have made it to the Archon quest. Or the Inazuma quest. Ask Catherine for information on going to Inazuma. It has been a while since you struck an agreement with Beto to go to Inazuma together. You decided to check on how things are progressing. To Catherine! At least up until the food is done, because I'm starving. I wonder if I should actually just end it here before I start this next quest. I probably should do that. We'll set ourselves nearby, near Catherine, so that hopefully we don't forget that that's what we're supposed to do. And then we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, remember to take care of yourselves. And